You know, I was listening to Synchronicity Part 2 again, and I didn't realize, I mean, I did realize, but it's just really good, right? Like, it's just really good. Anyways, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. Hope you're having a lovely one, as always. Let's go ahead and continue our listen of Synchronicity. We're going to listen to The Police, released 1983. We're going to move on to the next track after Every Breath You Take, and listen to King of Pain. You guys have been mentioning this song for quite a while on this album as one of the standouts here, and I don't know, there's a really interesting kind of, there's something interesting about the title in comparison to everything else. Like, after the very soft Every Breath You Take, like King of Pain, I'm expecting this to be kind of dark. I'm expecting this to be kind of harsh. I'm expecting this to rock. How much? We're about to find out. So let's go ahead and get into it. King of Pain, The Police. Let's go.
There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. There's a flagpole rack and the wind won't stop. I have stood here before inside the pouring rain, with the world turning circles running round my brain. I guess I'm always hoping that you'll end this way, but it's my destiny to be the king of pain. There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's my soul of pain. It's the same old thing as yesterday. It's my soul of pain. There's a black hat caught in a high tree top. It's my soul of pain. There's a flagpole rag and the wind won't stop. It's my soul of pain. It's the same old thing as yesterday. I stood here before inside the pouring rain. The world turning circles running round my brain. I guess I'm always hoping that you'll end this way. But it's my destiny to be the king of pain. King of pain. King of pain. King of pain. I'll always be 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 king of pain. I'll
Yeah, I think that that's pretty much perfect. I think that's a perfect song from the Police. I think the most standout thing and the thing that took me off guard the most was the way that Copeland and Sting came in. Bass and drums, of course. The way that they came in, I think it was about a minute, 10 seconds, a minute, somewhere right in there. It sounds a little bit off, which I love when they do that. I love when bands do that, but especially Copeland, like with his drumming, he takes almost a look at the standard drumming practice and just like slightly shifts everything. And I think I've mentioned it before, but in an interview with him, he describes how he took a simple drum pattern and kind of shifted everything to the left a little bit. And I think in the intro when he comes in along with Sting, I think he does something like that. I want to listen to it again really quick though. Hold on.
There's a little black spot on the sun.
Okay, because he comes in with the snare, not the kick. Usually you would come in with the kick, but not the snare like that. Okay, I just caught that. Let's listen again.
There's a little black spot on the sun today.
And then if you listen to the groove between Sting and Copeland, they're not working like right on top of each other, creating like a perfect rhythm section like a typical bass and drum would. They're kind of counterbalancing each other in the groove. So that's actually a really unique way to already set up the song into something just a little bit different. I love the tenderness that Sting sings with. He sings with a certain kind of passion. Summers, the guitar work, I thought was really nice as well. Sometimes just subtle in the back, like during the verse, but then a little flashier in the chorus. Like it really adds a certain vibrancy and color to the rest of the scheme. The way that the music progresses and the way it moves feels really good. It has a similar kind of bounciness, like walking in your footsteps, but this doesn't sound so juvenile to an extent. I don't know. There's something about walking in your footsteps that I don't like. It just feels kind of like childish. This feels like men making music. That feels like boys making music. I don't know. But King of Pain, I can definitely see why everybody's talking about this track, because this one does feel really good. Chorus hits just as hard too. Little spaces. And I think that that's maybe marimba or vibraphone. I'm pretty sure it's marimba that's being played in the more quieter spaces of the music. But it sets you up with like that same feeling of walking in your footsteps a little bit. Not reggae necessarily, but something tropical, something islandy. But they do make it their own here in the music. I like that a lot. And then the way that the way that the music comes down near the ending break, we're just left with Sting singing about being the king of pain in the silence, and then it all just erupts back from there. That's really cool. I like that a lot. This is a good song. This is a really good song. There's a little black spot on the sun today. It's the same old thing as yesterday. There's a black hat caught in a high treetop. There's a flagpole rag, and the wind won't stop. I've stood here before inside the pouring rain, with the world turning circles round my brain. I guess I'm always hoping that you'll end this reign, but it's my destiny to be the king of pain. He's hoping that this person can end his pain. And he describes himself as the king of pain, the epitome of pain, the peak of pain. And he's hoping that this person will end his reign. And I like how he says there's a little black spot on the sun today. Like, yeah, there's sunspots on the sun, but he sees the negative. Even in something so bright that provides so much warmth, he sees the spot on the sun. He doesn't see the sun, he sees a spot on the sun. probably shouldn't be looking at the sun, to be honest. He even says, that's my soul up there. The black hat caught in a high tree top, that's my soul up there. He's feeling in pain. Says there's a fossil that's trapped in a high cliff wall. That's my soul up there. There's a dead salmon frozen in a waterfall. That's my soul up there. There's a blue whale beached by a spring tide's ebb. That's my soul up there. He is really feeling pain. Butterfly trapped in a spider's web. That's my soul up there. Man. Then he goes on. He goes on to describe a bunch of different ways in which he compares himself to something bad happening. He compares his soul to. King of pain, I'll always be. King of pain, I'll always be. He's going through a tough time. He's going through a tough time in this one. It says multiple artists have covered this particular track. Canadian singer-songwriter Alanis Morissette covered this track. You know, I've never listened to Alanis Morissette. Maybe I should listen to her sometime, because as far as I know, I've never heard a thing from her, although I've heard her name quite a lot. It says that this particular track, hold on. It says this song was inspired by Sting's then recent separation from his first wife. He says, I conjured up symbols of pain and related them all to my soul. A black spot on the sun struck me as being a very painful image, and I felt that that was my soul up there on the sun. It's just projecting your state into the world of symbolism, which is what poetry's all about, really. So yeah, inspired by very recent and painful events at the time, which I think you can definitely get from the song itself. Anyways, I'm gonna stop the video before my voice goes out. Oh, hold on, let me take a sip of water. Hold on, stay right there, stay right there. Okay, a little better. Thank you for watching. Hope that you enjoyed the video. As always, you can let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter and on Patreon. And that's kind of it. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.